Right, there's a marker. And let's go, shall we? Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to Dark Souls Remastered on twitch.tv/jestertainment. Unless you're watching this on YouTube. In which case you're on youtube.com/jestertainment. Unless someone has stolen my content. In which case you're on that person's channel. So, last time we played this, we had a sightseeing mission in the Painted World. We had lots of fun in the sun. No, we didn't. We had, we killed the 4 kings. So, yo, I can just teleport back to the Painted World. Yo. So, yeah, the thing we've got left to do now is the Tomb of the Giants. Which, as already mentioned, I am not looking forward to. Because I am going to get my ass kicked. On the plus side, we have been smart enough to remember to use our spells. So let's get rid of the big heavy one. I don't think we need that too much. youtube.com/jestertainment. No! Jester on demand! Hi, Gibbo. I need to up my intellect still as well, so I might need to do some farming for that at some point. We want to get to 50, ideally, for the White Dragon Breath, but we definitely want the Crystal Soul Spear. I've never wanted anything in my life more. So, this is probably going to be quite a death-heavy run. Because I've told you that, you're all prepared. And I feel like no one can bully me. Of course, it won't stop any of you. And I'll be honest, I probably deserve the bullying. So the main thing we've got to do is, like, figure out, I guess, like, the way to get to Nito. Because Nito's the last lord we've got to kill. Also, I just realised I'm, like, way off my mic here. Is that better? Is it better? Wait, hold up. Sounds. Yeah? You got a sound you think you're going to want to go with? Who's a good boy? Yo, that's some more chonking damage. I suddenly feel a little bit more confident. Is there a new sound in the Discord? There is a new sound.
Sausages don't get enough credit because they're the only food that you can have all throughout the day. You can have them for your breakfast, you can have them for your dinner. You can even pop them in a trifle.
You could, doesn't mean you should though.
It's such a good line. You could, doesn't mean you should. Real talk minute. Can he even get the angle to shoot me? I don't think he can. Try sliding down. I'll be honest. I'm nervous because all I can hear is breathing. I want that as my ringtone. It's such a great line. It might be like the greatest thing that's ever happened in Come Down With Me. Oh my god. These bitches be everywhere. Luckily, I'm very powerful now. If I ever meet someone called Wendy, you know what my special ringtone is going to be. Hello from Wendy. It's the famous "You won Jane" speech. I don't remember that. Yo, covet a silver serpent ring. I think we can go this way. Here. Oh, I hate this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We fell a way that didn't kill us. Gorgeous view ahead. It's alright. I don't know about you, chat, but I've seen better views. I feel like the way to go is down. But I also want to make sure I'm not missing anything by going straight there. Just a big dog. Wow. I mean, I get it. You know, I did attack you. That was aggressive. It's not quite a one-shot. I'm hoping if I get my int to like 50, we will be one-shotting them. But we're not quite there still. And that's very annoying to me. What do you reckon, chat? The way to go down? Is the way to go down? Again, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Like, if I die, then whatever. Maybe I lose souls. But these items I don't lose. I'm putting it in Discord. There's even t-shirts of it. Ooh. I do like t-shirts of things. Little known fact about me. We're using a lot of Estus here as well. Here. Well, no shit. Yo! Am I the only one just expecting to just like be punched in the side of the head? I'm honestly expecting a punch in the side of the head. Constantly. Again, it's alright. I mean, it's not gorgeous. Chat, can I get a gorgeous rating? It's nice, you know. It's not that special, though. Yo, get back here, you little bitch. Chunks. I am hoping there's another bonfire before the boss. This has been quite the walk so far. But at least we can kill shit. Which is a big improvement. Before we were floundering. Don't like how these boys work. Who's shooting at me? Oh, okay, you're behind. You're hiding behind. I know I'm kind of using my spells here, but like, I feel like my mission isn't getting to the boss, it's getting to a bonfire. I could be wrong, I've been wrong before. That was, you know, questionable on the roll. That's unfair. Rolled the wrong way. Idiot. I literally just said I'm rolling the wrong way on these arrows. And what do? Roll the wrong way on the arrows. At least we know what we can skip and what we can run past this time. Let's be honest, right? Huge progress for me. Because, like, I got to the bonfire by running past almost everything. And then just, like, you know, went forward and consumed Dong. At least now I'm getting kills. Couldn't even roll. I just lost 30,000 souls. Just said all that great stuff about me making progress, getting kills, and then just immediately dead. Oh, you love to see someone get their comeuppance. Okay, I'm gonna go on the logic that we are gonna get another bonfire before the boss. So I'm gonna use some of my homies. Now, bearing in mind, our homies have become our boss killer. It's a bit of a risk. But if they're annihilating shit before we have to deal with it... Because there's what, 3 enemies we've got to kill? Maybe more. That was lucky. If we can avoid, like, the majority of the enemies, then we'll be okay. Wait, there was the enemy spawned here. Look at that, he's remembering. He's doing it, guys. He's learning. And down here, I feel like I've seen runs to this boss before. And there's definitely, like, another bonfire available. I've got to hope the good people of Dark Soulsia have been cool and left me a marker to tell me if there's any bonfires coming up. But this is why I explore, you know? I don't want to rely purely on the goodness of other people. I want to be relatively self-sufficient. And if that involves me, oh my god, the frames. Casting this spell and hoping nobody hits me. As the Russians say, so be it. Hello? I was so confused by that. Okay, we've got another one here. Thinks he's stealth action. Okay, I thought I heard slurping. Wow. You got me. You got me. What more can you say? Pinwheels. Pinwheels that already be kicking off. Oh! Baby skeleton! Dude, baby skeleton, like, distracted me so hard, though. Please, like, target the guy that's right in front of you. More baby skellies! I just don't want them jumping on my face. Okay, one down. Two down. Do enjoy the fact they are getting two shot. Man, these guys are annoying. Yo, Mask of the Mother. He's right in front of you. Why can't you target him? Sorry, I didn't mean my voice to crack so hard, though. What? Oh, there's one more. Ow! Ah, babies! Try plunging attack. You hiding? Maybe hiding. Do you not want to fight? If you don't want to fight, I'll leave you alone. Oh, you want to fight, though. Oh, you definitely wanted to fight. No! Oh boy, they're everywhere. Dude, F this. Look at these little dudes. Look at these little shits. Da-da. Dada! I don't want to be your dada, kid. Dada! Please. I just want to kill this aggressive gentleman. Dude, these guys suck. Holy shit. The real bosses of Dark Souls are these babies that don't have a dad. Treasure ahead. I believe you. I'm just trying to avoid these little babies. There's a fog gate there which worries me. Will you be my new daddy? So where's the treasure ahead here? I'd rather it was a bonfire, if I'm honest. Yo, White Titan slab's pretty good. Isn't that for, faith weapons? I'm more of a faith no more kind of weapons guy. You want it all, but you can't have it. Here's where I find out I can't actually get in. Try Rhea. Okay. So, I'm guessing this is the Nito fight, which means I do have quite the run to go back to if this doesn't work out well for me. We've got 2 homie crystals left. Alright. This is gonna suck. At least we know where Nito is. We've got like 2 hours to keep dying to him. I don't think I've ever seen anybody fight Nito, so I'm gonna be learning. I know he's a big, like, amalgamous glob of undead bits. That's all I know. Also, you call him a big dude with a sword. Oh, okay, you've got friends. The worst part of that is it really nullifies my usual strategy. I can't even hit him. I can though. Okay, big. Big to know. Yeah, keep hitting your boys. Okay, that's not your boys, that's me. Don't know if you're aware, that's me. Please stop. You're hurting me. Alright, good, good. So, what are the positives from that fight? We've just learned that the heavy souls are going to destroy him, so by logic, the crystal will as well. So, there is 2 ways we can go about this. We can continue on the path that we're doing right now, or we can get up to 44 intellect, grab the crystal soul spears, and hope we can just be dodgy enough to fire off, like, all of those and then any other soul spears that we need. There's definitely some logic in that, I think. I don't know how much these are going to give me. The alternate path right now is we can do a bit of farming. But I hate to be that guy. Because I usually eat my words pretty quickly. I think he's doable. I think we can do it. Might not help, but Nito's ads respawn unless you kill them with blessed weapons. Do you know, let me tell you, that really does help, because it means that I should just try my best to ignore them. And just do what I do best, and that is avoid as much damage as possible while dealing as much as I can. Which some would argue is the way to play Dark Souls. I would agree. I thought we were much further away. Okay. Okay, we're in a good position right now. You know, you need to start to worry when I get excited about how things are going. So, provided we can get back to the boss with minimal damage, we're going to be good. Also, hello again, Dragon Trainer. How are you, my dude? But yeah, the crystal spells should, like, demolish. It's just getting back there now. Hopefully we can use the Great Soul Arrows to get rid of some of these enemies. We haven't got too many we need to kill. Does anyone know if the pinwheels respawn? Yikes! Didn't realize you were there. Didn't even need to fight him. Is he going to cause me issues as I go around? Let's all find out together. I do like knowing a quick way back. Or a quick run back. So I would have liked a bonfire much closer. Dragon Trainer, you seem like a Dark Souls smart person. Is there a better bonfire than this one? Or the one I just spawned at? I could Google it. I feel like I looked everywhere. I couldn't see anything obvious. You want it all, but you can't have it. So the Great Soul Arrows are going to be the thing we use to get rid of these enemies. Which aren't far off one-shotting. The frames. Pinwheels do, but you can run past them. Okay. No offense to them, but they seem pretty slow and derpy. Ow. I've only got 5 Estus. Could you, like, avoid hitting me? Okay, next guy is a pain in the dick. Just run straight past him. Fuck it. Maybe not the best of ways to go, but we're going. Excuse me, coming through. That was easy enough. Not exactly a better, closer bonfire, almost equidistant. Okay. That's fine. We may need to pop some humanity. Oh, we got normal oh, shit. That's not good. I put the wrong mass on there. That's fine. How do we skip this? Pause. So basically, we need to just go for him. Please stop. I want to target the boss. Okay. Wow, that sucks! They're so fast! Stop! Jesus! I need to target the right fucking boss. Jesus, right enemy. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. I'm not saying I'd be kicking his ass if I could hit him. But at least I'd stand a chance. Hi. You alright? Kind of in the middle of a boss fight, but yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. That would work. Like, the issue I've got is, like, he's popping off, which is fine, he's allowed to. It's the targeting that's the issue. If I could just target the boss rather than the enemies, I may have actually got, like, a couple of decent hits in there. I think we're going the right way about it. Think being the operative word. I can just run past everything. So, where's the other bonfire? I'm guessing it's not on the way. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you go crunch them bones. You show those bones who's boss. Don't go off that way. Probably. It might have been safe, I don't know. I can just hear so many stompers going off. Please don't chase me, I'm scared and new here. The main issue we've got is, like, we have to fight through some of the trash. Although, there might be a way around it. I don't know. I mean, that involves being smarter or better at the game. Also, I want to point out that Crystal Soul Spear isn't doing as much more damage than I expected it to do. But it's still a decent chunk. I think maybe 5 or 6 spell casts and we're good. It's just trying to watch the boss and the enemies. I do have a divine weapon. And now I'm considering whether it's worth, like, buffing it up to deal. It's down a few levels to the left relative to the warp one, if I recall correctly. Okay. Ah, so it's more like in the pit, then? It's probably not really beneficial. Okay, there is a way past them. Is there a smarter run against these guys? That Pinwheel was like, yo, he's coming straight for me. What the hell? I think possibly, like, leveling up an Estus again might be an idea. The damage there sucks. Right, whip out the homies. I think realistically we want to take care of, like, even a couple of them. Come on, one more. Ladies and gentlemen. I think we got him. The power of sorcery compels you. God, that is ridiculous. I hate to say it, because, like, I don't know that people actually enjoy watching sorcery builds. But I'm very glad I went with sorcery. And put all the effort into it. I don't know if it requires more effort to be, a sorcerer. But, yeah. I feel like we're doing okay. Now, I'm obviously no expert, but I think I've got 4 Lord Souls now. Weakness, safe zone. No, no, don't touch me there. So I've got to imagine if we go back to Snake Boy, he might give us a thumbs up. Let's go find out. Before I do, though. We're getting there, boys. We are getting there. Before I lose them all. Right. I'm just going to walk back to Firelink, and I will BRB. I'm back. It's alright, I just had to grab some painkillers and say hello to Chelsea. I felt bad. I felt like I had to go and I didn't mean to. Right, so I think with 4 lords, or 4 souls, we can go talk to this gentleman.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
I think we want to walk back, don't we? In fact, the only slab we have is like something I don't really want.
Very well. Then stay still for a moment.
I get the feeling we're probably going to want like 50 int for like the Dragon Breath spell.
And his name is John.
Before we go too far, but we'll see how we get on. Silly Sausage 97, great name. Thank you very much for the follow. Massively appreciate it. Please raise your do's in chat for Silly Sausage 97. Welcome along. Hope you're well. Right then. We might be near the end of Dark Souls. Never thought I'd say that. Ooh. scary. Here's where someone tells me, no, you're nowhere near. You're like halfway. I can't be finished with Dark Souls this week. It's on the schedule for next week. I'm nervous. You look like an enemy. Not an enemy? Got a lot of enemies, not a lot of enemies. Kiln of the First Flame. Very excited to be here, it's my first time. Ah, we've got these kind of dickheads to deal with. Okay. I mean, as long as it's a fair fight. And by fair, I mean I get to use spells and kick your ass from afar. Like that. I get the feeling I'm not going to want to burn all my my homies here. I get the feeling these guys are going to respawn, aren't they? Because usually these fellas don't. Oh wait, no, the White Knights do, don't they? You hate to see a survivor. You hate to see a survivor. Red Titanite chunk, very nice, very nice. Realistically, if I want to upgrade my weapon now, I need to go get a blue slab. Which I still haven't done. I get the feeling I should have been practicing my sword training as well. I'm glad sorcery is so viable in DS1. There are certain bosses that are hard stops to int/faith builds in DS3. I mean, there were certainly bosses that I struggled with this build. And some that I'll never know if I'd have struggled or not. Because of, like, you know, how things went down. But I'm really enjoying it. It's really fun. Have you considered targeting the enemy? You lucky son of a bitch. Again, we're very much focusing this as an item run. If we die, we die. Yo, I can be a Black Knight too. Very exciting. Is Black Knight gear even good? I always feel like in video games, if you get an armor, what is effectively late game, it's going to be good, but I don't know. Pretty sick of all these big knights so far, though. In before, like, there's a worse enemy coming up. Honestly, I'm just going to be ready to cast at this guy. Why do you humans obsess with jumping? Dude, I'm getting a lot of Black Knight gear. Also, again, should not be using all of my crystals. Unless there's a bonfire before a boss. So I get the feeling there won't be. Hi. Big jump, very powerful. Big dead, very unpowerful. Blue Titanite chunk, very nice. Is this the boss? Parrying ahead. Hi, Red. Try sliding down. Well, I get the feeling that's not a thing to do. Alright. Be as brave. Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Here we go. Okay, Crystal does a lot of damage. Don't like that. Red, now is not the time, dude. Oh, come on! Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. You chilling there? You can chill there, that's fine. I just need you to make sure you're staying still. This is the last boss, my dude. I'm hoping I can just run past. Because otherwise I'm going to be, sad more than anything. Well, the Black Knights don't respawn. Okay, I stand corrected. The Black Knights didn't respawn. Okay, cannot be cheeky and skip them, that's fine. Spot me. This might not work out, but I'm not losing that many souls, so whatever. You'll eventually learn I'm not interested. Keep telling these boys, not interested. Silly boys. Just because I'm a girl gamer doesn't mean I have to be interested in you. Here's where I hope they just fall. Dude, they stomping. Try to play a game of Ring Around the Rosie. The guy is better at it than I am. Fair play. Didn't know I was against the Ring Around the Rosie champion of 2020. Come get it, big boy. Come get a taste. Didn't jump that time. Go! Okay, I'm gonna get punished for standing still is what I'm learning. Listen, I got no problem killing him like this. More than anything, I just want to confuse him a little bit. You can't go through a pillar, that's ridiculous. And he's dead, boys. I don't believe he's dead. Is he? It was that easy. It was that easy. It was that easy. Really? Really? That's all it's... I mean, listen, I know I'm in a powerful position. But really? Be wary of light. I did it. Like, he is the last boss, isn't he? Link the fire. There's no way that's the end. I refuse to believe. You okay, Red? again, granted, I know I'm in like a much more powerful position than like some people would. Like I know, you know, you're not hitting melee hits for that much. But Jesus Christ. I guess I'm done with Dark Souls. We've gone from like killing a boss every stream, or from every hour to every stream, or every couple of hours I guess, to doing 2 in the space of less than 45 minutes. I don't want to say I'm disappointed by the end. First of all, I'd love to say that I'm very, very glad that I finally got through a game that actually requires any amount of skill called Dark Souls. Now, did we... Listen, if you've watched this all the way through, you've been around for any part of the streams or whatever, you know there's been a variety of cheeses served at this dairy buffet. You know, we had help with various bosses, we had help with exploits that helped us farm souls, but, you know, I still had to put myself in a position to finish the game, to farm those souls, I put the time in, that's for sure, you know, 24 hours plus what? 5 or 6 2-3 hour streams? There's a lot of gameplay that happened to get this done. And would I be here without the help? Absolutely not. I don't think I'd have got this game done in less than 50 hours without, like, help. I'm just thinking back to, like, Ornstein and Smo, and I was like, I was suffering. Like, there's no way in hell I think I was going to solo that, unless I got incredibly lucky. Which you could argue on a couple of the bosses, I got incredibly lucky. But again, I've also got to thank the Dark Souls community and my audience, my community. Y'all have helped me out so goddamn much, because, you know, I was running around going, how do I do anything? And getting my ass kicked. At one point, I had a Chaos Uchikatana, which was completely pointless. But yeah, through help from you guys, through doing the research, through watching other people, some people might say, you know, maybe I shouldn't be too proud of this win. This completion of the game. I certainly skipped a few optional bosses, which I might go back and do. But, I'm proud of it. I'm proud to say that I've finished Dark Souls. Whether that's with an asterisk or not, that guy's called William Wang. Whether that's with an asterisk or not is up to you. For me, I've completed the game. And that's... It's a weird one to say, isn't it? Have I completed the game, or have I completed the story? I suppose more completed the story, but, you know. Next to my check mark, now, or next to my name, is the fact that I've finished Dark Souls. And that, for me, is, like, huge. So, the next question is, what do I play in a similar vein to this? We've got Dark Souls 2 we can go look at, which... I don't know, it hasn't aged the best. Bloodborne is something we can look at. We've got Sekiro. We've got Nioh, which I've heard is quite a difficult game. Even, like, compared to this. Hollow Knight, to some degree, is arguably a game similar to this. But one I haven't mentioned, which is one I might look at if I can pick it up for a decent price, is Star Wars Force Unleashed. Having played, like, a lot of... or watched a lot of Star Wars recently and been getting into it and stuff like that, I think it'd be quite a cool game to go to next. I don't know for sure. I don't know if that's, like, the best way to go. And again, it might not be so much of a Dark Souls game as some would say, but some would also say it is a Souls-like game. And I have heard people mentioning, you know, a lot of it's focusing on parrying and stuff like that. There's like a couple of issues with, like, playing any game outside of the actual Dark Souls series now. And it's very much a case of, like, they are very much melee focused, whereas this, I barely dealt with a boss with melee. Like, even Capra Demon. I should have been using, like, swords and stuff like that, but I was just casting away at him. I suppose Seath as well. Seath we had to sword fight as well. But yeah, I don't know where we go from here. I honestly don't. I'm guessing this is starting New Game Plus for me, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, okay.
The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, The undead are corralled and led to the north.
I have heard DS3 is lots better than DS2. So I might jump to Dark Souls 3 next.
To await the end of the world.
I might put a poll up and see what people say. But yeah, I have heard DS3 being much better than DS2. Yo, it me, boys!
This is your fate.
So presumably I can just like one-shot the Asylum demon from here, right? How does New Game Plus work in Dark Souls? I'm not going to start it now, but I'm interested to know. Also, I think it was a very smart move to swap to the armor that I'm wearing. Hello? Because it was like much more resistant to strike and stuff like that. Although I think the last boss was doing fire, so realistically maybe the dark robes would have been better. But cool. All right, we're gonna call it that, obviously, because I'm not gonna continue playing the game. Red, did I just kick you? I'm sorry, buddy. We're finished. We're done. We could go do the optional stuff, but I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling it. So I don't really know what to do now. I might play some more Monster Train, honestly. Just so I'm doing something, you know. I've got an idea of what I want to do next week. I don't want to start anything new. Not yet, anyway. But I've got ideas. Reach link to link the fire ending. Is there more endings? Yeah, I'm kind of interested, actually. Is there more endings? Locked achievements. Let's have a look. So, you got the Dark Soul, which is achieve... Oh, reach the Dark Lord ending. Okay, interesting. Wow, 4 of the achievements acquire all rare weapons, sorceries, pyromancies, and miracles. Jesus Christ. Discover Warrior of Sunlight Covenant. Okay, so there's a lot of like discovering covenants as well. Honestly, none of these look too difficult. I think the 2 bosses that I haven't done are Crossbreed Priscilla and Dark Sun Gwendolyn. So, you know, I might go back and do those at some point, but I'm not going to say I'm going to do them now. What's on my docket for tomorrow? Schedule. Monster Train and Warzone. Okay. Yeah, so I probably won't do any more Dark Souls for now. What I will do, though, if you're watching this and you want to see more of this kind of gameplay, I'm going to put a poll up on Twitter. I'll have it running for a little bit, and yeah, let me know what you want to see me play next on that front. So let's have a look. I finished Dark Souls. Smiley face. What Souls-like game should I check out next? So I'll put Dark Souls 3. We'll put in Sekiro. How many options do I have these days? Just 4. Sekiro. What options do we have? 1 and 3 are both in Lordaeron, whereas 2 is in a different continent. Yeah, see, at the moment, I'm like half paying attention to a YouTuber who's playing it at the moment, so I'm kind of like absorbing a bit of what's going on, but yeah, I don't like the look of it, if I'm honest. What was I going to say? Bloodborne. Although Bloodborne I can't really do for a while, because Chelsea's playing Persona 5 at the moment. But I'll put it there as an option, and then we can always come back to it if it gets chosen. And what other Souls-like games are there? Souls-like games. Let's have a look. So yeah, we've got Sekiro, we've got Bloodborne, Dark Souls series, Neo, Elden Ring, which isn't out yet, Code Vein. Dying Light is a Souls-like? I don't think that's how that works. Dark Souls people also search for. Huh. 10 games like Dark Souls that to die for. Let's have a look. Playing 1 makes 3 more impactful. Okay. Listen, I'll probably try it out. Oh, for God's sake. Fine. I'll disable it for God's sake. Don't expect me to come back to this page, though. Ashen is another one available. Neo. punishing precursor. Anything that like says punishing, it makes me sad. Demon Souls is only available on PlayStation, apparently. Titan Souls. I played Titan Souls. That's quite fun. Salt and Sanctuary. That was the one. It's a 2D Souls-like. It looks really good. Okay, let's see how much people hate me. I'll put Neo as an option as well. And then we'll figure it out. So let's put like what day are we on? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll put 3 days on it. Dark Souls. Let's just like hashtag everybody like relevant in this game or this question. Souls like. Please be nice. You know what? Instead, you know, I'm not going to spend like just 1 more hour doing stuff. I'm going to finish it early. Gibbo, is anybody in our community currently streaming? I'd like to get an early dinner because like I haven't really eaten today. I had pancakes and that was it. Oh, Ashmore's streaming? Brilliant. I can't think of anyone better to send that to. Do like a good beard, Ashmore. He's a solid bloke. Right, in that case, let's mark that as red. Leave me alone, Discord. Okie dokie, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching, as always. Let's go to the right end screen, there we go. If you enjoyed this stream, I usually stream at the moment, while I'm on furlough still, 1 PM till 5 PM, and then 7 PM till 10 PM. Every weekday except for Tuesday, and Friday evenings I take off. But I stream on twitch.tv/jestertainment, see my VODs, vlogs, and other videos at youtube.com/jesterondemand. See what I'm ranting about this week, twitter.com/jestertainment_, and to join our Discord, it is bit.ly/jestdiscord. If you want to support the channel, if you're watching and following, you're doing a great job, and thank you so much for doing so. If you want to do more than that, though, you can, of course, tell a friend if you enjoyed the stream. More people in the community is always awesome. If you want to do more than that, though, of course, you can support the stream financially, and I'd recommend doing that via Patreon, which is patreon.com/jestertainment. So, Demon Souls is PS3 or PS Now only, I think. Okay, so that might be a bit harder to look into. Also, I don't know if I want to, because that's going to be really archaic, isn't it, at this stage? My Patreon producers are Binglepin, who is available at twitch.tv and twitter.com as Binglepin, Murdo, who is available at twitch.tv/Murdo, twitter.com/Murdo He Wrote, and Jackalong Kawaii, who is available at instagram.com as Jackalong Pastelgoff, and Princess Music, that's right, the I is a V. Boys and girls, we are going to go raid at Beard Ashmore now. He is an awesome dude, so please say hi to him and give him a follow. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one, which will be at 7 PM, and that'll be F1 2019 with more Murdo. Bye. And...